Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about Dragon Scorch. Is he good? Oh yeah! Alright, so today is going to be something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about Dragon Scorch, but not just any Dragon Scorch. We're going to be talking about the new Dragon Scorch bolstered by the power of Willow. Never really before has there ever been a way to amplify the power of the dragon attack. The Dragon Slash is one of the most powerful abilities in the game. It is a, it's a clearing AoE monster attack, and it is what it is, right? You get it. The only bonus that you've ever been able to add to it was Snuggles' fiery, wake of terror. But even that, that's got a lot of problems. If enemies aren't moving, it just doesn't do anything. So it's pretty nice, to have that extra fire damage, but ultimately, it can leave you with a very lackluster taste in your mouth. So today we're going to show you something different, something new. Today we're going to talk about the all new, improved, just ability power monster Scorch. It's crazy, honestly. He's a crazy character to begin with. He's got Dragon Slash, which has a 10-second cooldown, which is just ludicrous, right? To be able to do that much damage with that short of a cooldown is pretty insane. Like it's wild. Throwing Stars is an okay ability. It's not great. I'm not a big fan, but if you throw enough of them, it can you can use that to just tear it up, man. As long as you just keep using them all the time, it's like getting damage out of thin air, right? It's just extra damage. Smoke bomb, same thing, extra damage. You throw it down, you can kill a bunch of stuff. You can augment it to get healing if you need to, but we don't even bother with that in this round because healing is not what we're all about with this new dragon build. This dragon build is a kamikaze, high risk, low health, high reward, just damage monster build. Utilizing Willow and her crazy ability to amplify your damage when you're hurt. So with the commander perk of Dragon Scorch, your Dragon Slash is nuts. It gives you a 3-tile range with a 2-tile radius and a damage increase of 25%, which is just, oh my god, it's so powerful. It's just crazy. And now we've went and augmented his skill set, and this is very different. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, there is a lot of different ways that I could build him to utilize this, but I really wanted to showcase, a very special style of gameplay that really just kind of, you use guns here and there, but ultimately your focus is just a barrage of abilities, just so many abilities. And that's the whole point of this build. Is it's designed to be spamming your Dragon Slash constantly. Anytime it's up, you're using it. Anytime your throwing stars are up, you're looking to smash those ninja stars into someone's face. Your smoke bomb, every time that the smoke bomb is up, you're just looking for a choke point to drop on a big pile of enemies and have them walk through and get completely cooked. Whichever of these 3 abilities you're using, we're going to get massively augmented bonuses from the Ghoulish Cackle. The Ghoulish Cackle is Willow's support ability that increases your ability damage by 37.5% based on the percentage of your missing health. So if you are heavily injured, you can get a massive 37.5% damage bonus, which is just crazy, right? That's crazy. 37.5%. That is a lot of damage, especially when you consider that it's going to cost 3 abilities that you're going to be using all the time. Now, we have made sure that we're going to be using these all the time by doing a few little interesting ideas. One, we went with Blast from the Past. Blast from the Past is the ultimate team perk for survivability. It gives you 200% more hit points and takes away your shields. Now, the reason that this is good on this character is because when you're running on really low health, it's actually still quite a lot of health. So you can actually get really critical and ride that line and not actually die. You can actually ride that line really hard and just keep on fighting. And it is high risk, high reward, even with the Blast in the Past augmenting your health. Running around critical health is still a risk. It's still a big risk, and you got to be really skilled and really careful as you're going through battle. But the rewards of comboing this ability with the Ghoulish Cackle for that extra damage is just absolutely insane. Now, you need 2 dinosaur heroes to activate this ability, and we went with something that you might not expect. We went with Saurian Hide, which is, that's your default. Everyone takes that. That gives you an extra 33 armor because your shields are always depleted, which makes you that much harder to kill, which is, right in line with surviving with that low hit points. And then instead of taking one of the weapon characters, we actually took Saurian Focus. And the reason for that is because primarily we're going to be focusing on energy and abilities, spamming as much as possible. So with the Saurian Focus, our shield, because we have a depleted shield, it's going to regenerate 4 energy every second, just all the time, constantly. So you're going to have so much extra energy to utilize. You're going to, maybe for the first time ever, be in a situation where you're like actually not running out of energy, and you're looking for additional ways to actually use that energy up. Now we've taken this to an even greater extreme by putting Utility Belt on with Dim Mak Marie, and this actually decreases the smoke bomb cooldown by 18%, allowing you to spam even harder to use up that extra energy. We're trying to generate tons of energy, and we're trying to use more abilities, so it's more spammy, more ability focused, just pumping out those abilities for as much damage as we can possibly do. We also took Rapid Fire from Swift Shuriken Lamurai. He actually decreases your throwing star cooldown by 30%, so using all of the abilities of a ninja is actually pretty impossible normally on because of the extreme limitations that you have on energy consumption. But that is not the case at all when you are generating 4 energy every second. All of a sudden you find yourself, instead of being like, oh my god, I can't use my abilities, now you're like, oh my god, I've got a surplus of energy. How do I even keep up to this? So this is how you do it. You decrease the cooldown of your throwing stars, you decrease the cooldown of your smoke bomb, and we've taken it even a step further. If you have even more energy after that you're not using, what I did is I went and took the incredibly powerful melee weapon, the Surround Pound. Now, the Surround Pound is incredible. It has an ability that is called the Bass Drop. It smashes the ground, creating a series of sonic pulses that damage and knock back enemies. So it's basically like a long-range seismic smash. It's not a long range. It is a seismic smash. Essentially, it's a long-range attack. It's like a melee attack with a shockwave. So it's a long-range melee attack that can hit everybody and push them away from you and actually do a ton of damage. It is extremely, extremely damaging if you build this weapon with a full damage crit build. So 1 crit rate, 2 crit damage, and 1 damage, and you're going to find yourself delivering an extreme amount of punishment to your enemies. So you combo that with your 3 abilities, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a position where you have an onslaught, a barrage, a seemingly endless supply of abilities and ranged attacks, just like the frontal pressure of this without needing any guns at all, using no ammunition, no bullets, just going all out crazy ability offense. This guy is super fun. Just super fun. Like the power of the Dragon Slash when you are crippled is scary. Like, this guy is the ultimate trash clear. The only thing you're going to struggle on, of course, is Mist Monsters. You got to be careful because no matter how strong your abilities are, their health is too high to really make a real big dent. So you're going to have to pull out guns, high damage Mist Monster killer guns like the Bundle Bus or the Terminator or, the Mercury. There's lots of different ones in the games that have really good sustain, really good Mist Monster assassination capability, and you can pull those out when you need them. But for me, I'm constantly smashing them with ninja stars, like all the time. I'm hitting them with this surround pound, which does a ton of damage and pushes them back. And when I'm dealing with groups of enemies, all I do is I lean heavily into my dragon slash and my my absolutely wonderful smoke bomb. When you use these abilities in conjunction with each other, you can pretty much completely lock down an area. I actually, at some points, I was like dragon slash, smoke bomb, sit back. Oh, my dragon slash isn't up yet. Pull out the surround pound, shoot a shockwave, and then line up another dragon slash again, throwing ninja stars. It's just like everything. It's just like this constant energy barrage of attacking and attacking and attacking. It is a very satisfying, very fun, just amazing build that really utilizes the power of Willow. And I cannot wait to see what other heroes and what other weapons and augmentations and synergies come out of this new style of gameplay of leaning into having an injured character. If at any point we get like massive shields instead of health, the ability to actually viably be at crippled amounts of hit points and not be at extreme danger of death. Oh man, it would end up being a style of play that is on par with Blast from the Past. Like I know that they kind of did some shield augmentation damage stuff during the sci-fi set, but it really didn't take. It really wasn't good enough to use as a main, as a meta, as a number one go-to build. It wasn't that good. It was, there's some really fun, heavy damaging styles that you could use, but ultimately everyone is going to come back to Blast from the Past. Now, I'm really fingers crossed. I'm hoping that Blast from the Past ends up having a rival with this new ability, because Ghoulish Cackle is incredible. And man, you'd be hard pressed to find a character that benefits more than Dragon Scorch. Although I've got some more coming. There's a lot of abilities in this game, and there's some that will definitely surprise you, like really surprise you, that you probably didn't think of. And I can't wait to show you guys all the different craziness that you can do when comboing Willow into some of our top tier builds. So, alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, leave a thumbs up, really helps the channel grow. Ring that little bell for notifications, and of course, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you like this video. Rock and roll, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the VASH Corps. Thank you for watching my videos and making it possible to do this job. I couldn't do this without your views, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the love and the support and all the encouraging comments and all the ideas. Oh man, I love it. I'm so excited. I've just, this new content that's coming out little bit by bit is just inspiring. It has got my creative juices flowing. I feel like I'm just in the zone, and I got all these ideas, and I'm just trying to pump them out as fast as I can, so I don't, so that I can take advantage of this creativity while it's here, and while this is all new and fresh and exciting. So rock and roll, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah.